can be broken if you take away or take off the limits. Each time that the Jew mention certain things, I just say, and these are doable. Very, very doable. So, don't limit yourself. You can do anything anybody is doing. There's nothing anyone has done that you can't do. There's no any new thing under the sun. And God is not partial. No. If he has done it for others, why not you? And number 7, which is the last one on that leg, is the fact that you need to focus on the price. Focus on the price. Focus on the price. Please, let me say before I mention that giving is living. All your service, all your labor, you are giving. And that shows the sign you are living. And that shows the sign that you will reap in the time to come. Because God is not unrighteous to forget the labor of your love. 1 Corinthians 15:58. 1 Corinthians 15:58. He said, he will reward your labor. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6 also said. Hebrews 11:6. So focus on the price. God always rewards. There's a price for everything we do. This doesn't mean material benefit or joy in knowing we have accomplished purpose of God for ourselves, for the organization. When you focus on the price, you will go through any order and make the needed sacrifice for your purpose. People who has a story of people who are a little bit up to date. They just felt you jump into it. My wife is here. That was the time we sleep on bed without mattress. But nobody complains on anything. I mean, when the children started coming, even when we don't have, we project God as if he's the greatest. As if he's the, give me word. We project God as if everything, more than enough we have. More than enough. So, they want to be who we are. We have never told them we don't have. Even when we don't have, we come up with wisdom of God to answer nicely. You know, Proverbs 4:7 said, Proverbs 4:7, you know what he said? He said, wisdom is the principal thing. With all you're getting, get wisdom. We, just to be sure that we lay a good foundation. What you sow, you will reap. And the way you reap them, you can't tell. Somebody was narrating a story to us on our way here. I asked my wife when we entered the flight, I said, you know this life, we don't do as God. How can God be so good? But then, when you also think back and see some challenges, when you are discouraged, when you don't feel like going, she was referring the other day to the time that everything was so hard. You feel like those are days. So the reward may not come at that time. The reward come. But you can be sure. So the focus should be on him and the price. Even Jesus has to pay the price in order to obtain P-R-I-Z-E. What do you call that? P-R-I-C-E. What do you call that? Almost, they spell all the same, but they are the same. They are not the same thing. One is the price you pay for the price. So the price is the price you pay for the price. So one is the price. The other one, the price is the price you pay for the price. So it's what I'm trying to say is that you need to focus on the price. He will reward you. He saw your labor. He saw your cry, secret cry, your disappointment, your castigation, your frustration, your anxiety. He could see it. He see how people just treat you anyhow as if you are nobody. But he sees it. He sees it. They've done worse to Joseph, his own brother, his father, to David. But you can see at the end. So how can I get better? How? Number one, keep your connection to the source. Keep your connection to the source. The same John 15:5 I call. Number two, affirm your position in God. Affirm your position in God. Romans chapter 8, 31 and 37. Romans chapter 8, 31 and 37. Of course. 1 John 4, 8. 1 John 4, 8. You are loved by God. Jeremiah 31 verse 3. Jeremiah 31 verse 3. He loves you with an everlasting love. Somebody should help me to see Ephesians chapter 1 verse 6. Ephesians 2, 4. I just want any of it you can see. Ephesians chapter 1 verse 6. Maybe I got it right. Ephesians chapter 2 verse 4. Let me see any of those verses. Somebody should read out, please. Anyone. That's Ephesians. What about Ephesians 2:4? Yes. Thank you very much. That's he loves you, and you are seated in the heavenlies with him, far above principalities and power. That's who you are. That's who you are.